Guys, it's Alex here with back to another episode of Alex's Sports News. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry for no upload on Sunday. Just not much to top out. It was just college football and just one game, so I thought it was not that important or nothing to have it as a good headline. But for today's video, I thought there was going to be a good headline or something I would like to talk about. So let's just get into it. Starting with our first story, it was for the Premier League. It was Super Sunday, as Chelsea beat Man United to a score of 1-0, and this was a very big game. And also, it's pretty important to see David Luiz getting benched and Chelsea doing great without them. And Conte saying that they don't need David Luiz. So, where do you think David Luiz is going to go? Because I don't think they need them, even though they're low on center backs. Don't think his kind of style of play is right for Chelsea. Let me know what you guys think about it. And for the other big game that was on Sunday, it was Man City beating Arsenal, score 3-1. First thing off the bat, I don't understand why Wenger didn't start Lacazette. Brought him as a super sub, he scored a goal. But just imagine if he played the entire game, he could have done a lot more. And Arsenal looked like shit, but Man City looked fantastic, as they also did dominate and looked great. And yeah, if you are like everyone else, Man City are going to win the league. Unless something incredibly horrible happens to them. More likely they're going to win the league, and sorry if you're a fan of any other team, but that's just going to happen. And for the NFL, first what I want to cover was the fights, but I mean that's all they're going to talk about on ESPN and all of that, so I'd just rather ignore it, just talk about scores, because there's 3 fights that night. AJ Green destroyed Jalen Ramsey, but like, that was hilarious. He just shut his ass up. Then the Mike Evans Winston thing, I'm just pissed off because I do have Mike Evans on fantasy. He screwed me over last week, or this week. Also, James Winston being out for multiple weeks now, and every time I start him, he gets injured. Like, I fucking hate Tampa Bay. They're just shit, and they fucked me over. And also, then the fight in San Francisco with the late hit. I mean, everyone just wanted to throw fists today. It was kind of cool. I like this kind of NFL. I like the new celebrations where everyone gets to do fun shit. Juju Smith is fucking hilarious, and I love them allowing to do celebrations. But now if they're going to throw our hands, we might just want to get World Star. Now this is going to be an interesting thing. And so everyone's protesting this shit. You guys suck, because this is actually pretty entertaining. But to start off with the scores, Eagles destroyed the Broncos, score 51-23. Now they're probably the best team in the NFL. Their defense looks great. Do have them on fantasy. And their offense looks even better. And Jai did go off. Sadly, I did trade his ass because, yeah, not the smartest people, but oh well. Cowboys beat the Chiefs to score of 28-17. But my God, that Tyreek Hill touchdown, also on fantasy, that's why I'm kind of talking about it, was amazing. Cowboys defense, that looked horrible, but in the end, for the love of God, Ezekiel Elliott, can you please get suspended? I have Alfred Morris on my bench, and this is just getting ridiculous. And the Panthers beat the Falcons to score 20-17. And my God, do you see that drop by Julio Jones? What the hell is going on with the top wide receivers this year? It's just not been great. And for NBA news, we're going to talk about career highs and stuff's going wrong. But let's start off with the Rockets beating the Jazz to score of 137-110. As James Harden got a career high of 56 points and absolutely dominated last night. I mean, that was great to see. And I mean, all the top players are just having insane games. Like LeBron James had a 57-point game earlier that week. Then also the Knicks beat Pacers score 108-101. One thing, they ain't doing that bad. But Porzingis is an MVP candidate this year, as he scored a career high 40 points that game. I mean, Porzingis, Antetokounmpo, Harden, and LeBron, they're all just going off this year, and I love it. It's pretty entertaining. And I mean, Porzingis could get the Knicks to the playoffs this year. I'm just saying now. I won't say the Knicks were just that so bad, but I mean, they have Tim Hardaway Jr., Porzingis, they had Enes Kanter. It's like their team wasn't that bad, especially in the East. I mean, if Porzingis can lead the team, they can at least get to the A seed. Probably won't be able to do much, but they can do something at least, or make the playoffs. Let me know what I think about that. But for our final story, it's about the Cavaliers. Say what the hell is going on wrong with them. To start off, they lose to the Hawks to a score of 117-115 as they go 4-6. Only 3 teams, I believe, maybe 9 teams that have reached the NBA Finals after going on that kind of record in the first 10 games. But in the end, what is going on with them? LeBron James isn't the problem. He's been having a fantastic season. Is it the coaching? Is Ty Lue shit? Like Kyrie called him out a couple of days ago. And like, he doesn't really look like he's a great coach. Are the players just not performing well, even though they're got significantly better from last season? Or is age finally catching up with them? because half the roster is over 30 and they have a serious age issue? Or is it Kyrie Irving not being there and that having a huge effect, as Kyrie was such an important part of the Cavs' success, and especially now Isaiah Thomas hasn't returned yet? Or do you think Isaiah Thomas, when he does return, will change all of this? Let me know what you guys think about that. But what is this issue? Cavaliers shouldn't be going 4-6, especially in the East. The Magic shouldn't be better than them this year. But this has been very curious. I want to know what you guys think about it. Should the Cavs do another head coaching switch? Or do you think this is going to change once Isaiah Thomas returns? Or do you think the age of all these players are finally catching up? Or these players just really shit and have max contracts? J.R. Smith and Kevin Love. And do you think, and Tristan Thompson, don't forget him. And do you think there's going to be an issue with them for the future or for the playoffs, and there might be an actual upset? Let me know what you guys think about that down below. And that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.